Yo YouTube, back with another video. Today we'll be reacting to, I visited the mole people of Las Vegas. They live with no sun. I've heard about this before. I think I started watching this video. I don't know if it was specifically this one. Yeah, so I've watched some like this, but I didn't watch the whole thing. All I know is that I've heard a lot of people who went down to Vegas who become poor and shit like that, they live up under the city. And that's fucking crazy. I didn't know it was like a city up under the city, because that's how big they say it is. So yeah, we're gonna see what they talking about. I think they're gonna break it all down, but before we get into it, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And yeah, let's do it.
Underneath Las Vegas, there is approximately 200 miles of tunnel network. These tunnels have become a secret world.
Oh, I thought this setup was actually fire. I thought it was like some like punk, cyberpunk shit
for the so-called mole people.
Anybody that hasn't come out and seen the light of day in a long time, I don't know if I want to meet them. They might not be civil. These tunnels are seven floors down.
Do we have any flashlights?
Hey! People turn gray down here. There are people out there that haven't seen the light of day and never.
It's just people sitting in the dark. That's fucking wild. Just sitting in the dark is that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey. People turn gray down.
Like, you know how bad, I ain't gonna lie, no fucked up shit. Like, I'm no disrespect to them. Like, you know how bad of a situation you had to be in to not want to come up, like, to even see the sun. Those folks, they must have, like, I don't know. It must be in like bad debt or something. I feel like Vegas, I don't want to speak too bad about Vegas, but I feel like Vegas is one of them places where it's like, with a lot of money and shit, like with gambling, I feel like a lot of people, you could get yourself in crazy situations. Like crazy situations. Whether it is the casino itself or people. And I ain't gonna lie, like, if you not from there and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got your shit in order, yeah, I think stuff will get bad easily.
There are people out there that haven't seen the light of day and never will.
The city dazzles with luxury hotels, casinos, and endless entertainment. Millions of people visit Las Vegas every year, but many don't know what exists just below this desert paradise. The endless darkness has slowly altered the way people think and behave.
I got shot in the head with a gun.
Somebody died right where we were standing last night.
Some of them were...
Somebody died right...
He like the dude from Monster House a little bit.
We're standing last night.
Some of them were even born into this dark world. These people have no IDs, and they hide in these tunnels to stay away from the law.
The police radios and stuff would not work down here.
So what you're looking at is a map of the tunnels in Las Vegas. There's about 1,500 people that live in that system.
The tunnels have their own names, like...
How you gonna say cancel? Bruh, he like, no offense, like he just looked like the nigga from Monster House. The nigga from Monster House was just an old man. It's not bad. He just like an old man. Having a baby down there is crazy too. That's like OD, like that's really gross as fuck. I'm gonna be honest. And I didn't even think about it, they in sewers, so all the rats and roaches that's probably crawling around. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Nobody on the street level knows what is going on underground. We are about to dive deep into the tunnels, which are connected to many other tunnels. Let's descend into darkness where these tunnel people...
Oh, I thought the room that we first saw was like cyberpunk. Not the whole thing they got going on was like cyberpunk. No.
built their lives.
This is the Narcan, the nasal spray. So if you see somebody overdosing, you can hit them with this, and it'll bring them back. You get 30 minutes, you still have to call an ambulance. Super easy, pop it out, right in the nose.
We can't just walk in unless we're with Rob, who survived 5 years down here. The entrance is blocked with metal bars to stop people from entering and to keep trash out during floods.
What is the worst thing that happened to you in tunnels?
Probably the flood that we had a few years ago when I lost two of my best friends.
The ground in Las Vegas is extremely hard, so rainwater can't soak into the soil the way it normally would. To prevent flooding on the streets, these tunnels were built to direct water under the city. So when it rains, the water rushes straight into the tunnels where people are living. Even on a sunny day in the city, a rainstorm 15 miles away in the mountains can send a flood rushing down these tunnels in minutes. Every time this sudden disaster hits, people in this massive underground city lose their lives to drowning.
A lot of...
Bro, no funny shit. Like, I'm like so serious. Like, just imagine you kicking it down there and your shit just get flooded, bro. Like, damn, that's another thing they got to worry about. This whole situation ain't good at all. This ain't nothing about this good. Damn.
We ran into Nate first. He warned us not to enter the tunnel.
I stay away from the deep parts of the tunnel.
What is the reason for that?
Just because the unknown. I don't know what's down there. It gets smaller and smaller as you get to where you got to crawl. From what I know, these tunnels are 7 floors down. You imagine it. There's rooms off in these tunnels, service rooms that anybody could be in there, you know. You'd be kidnapped, killed, hostage, burnt alive, it don't matter.
Whatever danger hides deep in the tunnels, Toby has faced it.
I'm back here in the dark, you know what I mean? Dark.
What is the worst thing that happened to you down in these tunnels?
I got attacked one time, like 3 Cuban dudes. One of the guys came in my spot with the damn machete. He was one of the top dog dudes. But I handled my own, so I had a basket and I took it in there, threw it on its side, stuck poles in it, made one of them little Maltese cocktails. It's the only thing that saved me.
Yeah, this really does make me grateful for everything. But this made me feel like I did it, like, no, like, trying to sound like a good guy or whatever like that. I did be wanting to help everybody, bro. But it's like, man, like, you just can't, man. That's why I like you can help people, but it's always better, like, once you give people, bro, just give people an inch, they can go a mile sometimes, in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Encouragement, enlightenment, speaking like light in them people and stuff like that, because them people need it. Certain people need it. Like, some of them people probably just, like, if they got out them tunnels, they could change their whole life. So it's like, yeah, this shit's bad. And I didn't even think about that too. You got people who probably want to take other people's shit, like, at they setup and resources down there. So they walking through their path, and then they could just try to yank your stuff and run off. And then it's like different pathways, so you can't even chase them down. Then it's like, damn, like, and you probably ain't gonna ever see them because you ain't see them in the first place.
Anyone home, guys?
Stepping to someone's territory.
Anybody home?
Do we have any flashlights?
I'll check and see if I got one in my bag.
Hey! Everything going good?
The woman, possibly under the influence of the substance, asked for Narcan.
If you actually know how to navigate, you can make it all the way underground in the tunnels without ever coming up to the surface. It can be done if you know the tunnel system well enough. So they're all basically connected.
Eventually, they are passageways.
For the most part.
Wait, is that a PC? That's a PC, right? Like a PC deck thing, right?
All basic.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was like, PC. Yeah. They probably took it for parts and shit like that.
Connected.
Eventually, they are passageways.
For the most.
Probably could sell it. You probably could sell them parts, right? Think so.
This labyrinth may not look like a home to you, but stepping into their spots without warning could get us into serious trouble. Some of them are armed, and don't hesitate to use it.
You can hear the cars.
You can hear it.
Oh my God.
We're in the middle of the city right now, and they're literally driving over the heads of people that are living underground.
One of the rarest points that we see sunlight.
Here it is, the city. A life they're not part of, only able to watch from the underground. It's kind of an illusion that hides everything. A few steps later, we saw the famous Caesar's Palace Hotel through the metal grate. Above, Nevada's casinos make over $15 billion a year.
I was just gonna say, all this meanwhile, like, you got folks that coming over there on vacation, spending their bread, enjoying themselves. Bro, like, that's crazy. That's the thing. And I don't know if Vegas counts as a major city, but that's why, like, with major cities, there's always that yin and yang. Like, even over here in Atlanta, like, if you come to Atlanta, bro, especially if you know, like, down here in the city, like, there's people it's overly amount of homeless people. Like, as much as there's people who got it like that, there's a lot of homeless people. So, yeah, like, you just got to know that comes with any big city territory. But it's like fucked up, bro. It's so fucked up. And it's crazy. You can see the opposite. You can see people going around splurging, living life, and then you got the other people who just, like, cold as fuck, tossing and turning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Below, people live in death traps of the city.
So twice a day the hotels drop their filtration systems. That's why it hasn't rained in forever, but it's still wet.
The smell is very bad.
In certain tunnels, water flows in from the city's drainage system, and some people use it to take showers.
Dude, that was a fucking rat that ran by too. Wait, is that clean water? What is that?
The smell is very bad.
In certain tunnels, water flows in from the city's drainage.
The drainage? Is that good or bad water? Is that bad water?
And
I feel like that's bad water. I don't know.
People use it to take.
Look that up. Hold on. Let me look that up. Drainage water is excess surface or subsurface water that's diverted away from property roads and prevent flooding, erosion, and structure. Is it clean though? All right, you said yes. The pipes and stuff are dirty. I'm guessing yes from the pipe. That's entirely where the waters come from. Water sink toilets and content. Oh shit, it's dirty. It's dirty. All right.
Hours.
There are many tunnels around here. Without our guide, we cannot come here.
One wrong turn and you're lost.
Someone left a note, rest in peace, and there's a cross here. Apparently, someone has passed on the spot. A lot of bicycles.
He might build them and sell them.
Oh,
Because bikes are like cars out here. It's the only way of transportation. You have to have a bike to go anywhere, otherwise you have to walk all the time. It's a nightmare.
walking inside the tunnels takes a lot of time, I guess.
Yes. I lived down here 2.5 years. I never used a flashlight.
How did you find your ways under the tunnels without flashlight?
Put my hand on the wall. And your memory. You know where everything is in your tunnel. It's your house. It's exactly the same thing out here.
Fuck you mean touching them walls? How do you memorize a wall? Like, he remembers like the bumpy shit on the wall. This niggas mole man.
Is that Tony? Yeah.
When I heard a voice echo through the tunnel, it hit different. This dark, damp tunnel that gives me goosebumps is actually where some people feel the safest and live. Here he is. At first glance, it looks like clutter, but to Tony, every single item
That looks hard. Who art is that? See, bro, it be some talented, crazy folks down there, bro. Like, I mean, not in crazy and bad way. Like, some crazy, good, talented folks. Like, man. Damn. Like, this is like museum art. God damn, man.
to his survival.
Oh, he still stay down there? Is this his setup?
At first glance, it looks like clutter, but to Tony, every single item is essential to his survival.
I've been in these tunnels for 6 years, and there has been times where we've had good people here and it was a sense of community, but now we've got some people in here that don't give a shit about nothing but themselves. You know, just, they're bullies. Some asshole over there.
Why don't they help them instead of recording? Well, I ain't gonna lie, like for a situation like this, that's a lot of people probably. And them being like showing awareness can probably help get people to want to, you know, fundraise this. This ain't, I don't feel like this is bad to do probably. Profiting money from it. Yeah, it probably is, but he probably, I don't know. Well, they can use the money they get from this to help them. I don't know. It's been, what, 7 months ago? He probably did. Probably.
Started a fire because he's just a mean dude.
The fire didn't hurt Tony, but nearly took the life of his only companion, his cat.
This one right here was burnt from the tip of her nose to the tip of her tail. 5 days later, she's still hanging in there, thank God.
So what is the toilet situation here?
We have certain areas that we go to the bathroom, and she's usually a 5-gallon bucket. We put a bag in it. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Possibly right here, but I hope not. I don't plan on being here for the rest of my life. I mean, I'm 57 years old. I'm getting old. I just haven't been ready.
After guiding us 10 minutes into the tunnel, Tony wanted to return to his spot. We handed him a week's worth of...
And it's just somebody just standing right there, like...
10 minutes into the tunnel, Tony wanted to return...
This is crazy.
to his spot. We handed him a week's worth of supplies and kept walking deeper into the tunnels.
And there's so much randomness that could happen. Anybody could just decide to come down that tunnel and steal from you or take your stuff or attack you and then disappear, and who would know?
This man done seen some shit, bro. He ain't said enough. He ain't said all the shit he done went through. He done seen some shit.
It's not like it's happening on the streets where you're laying there and somebody could see you and call the cops. Like down here, it's like another layer, like not knowing what could ever happen. It could be peaceful now, come back in 2 hours, and the wrong person walks through and it could be hell, you know?
As we go deeper and deeper, the less we know about what we'll come across ahead. In these harsh conditions, some tunnel dwellers make pans out of aluminum and use hand sanitizer as a heat source to cook their meals.
It's mad creative though. Mad creative. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I would definitely want to help them niggas, but if they try to show me around, I'm telling them I'm good, bro. I believe you, bro. I'll just take your word for it, bro. I don't want to be around none of that shit. I'm gonna be straight up honest. All it takes is for a rat to run by off my foot, and I'm gonna, yeah. I'm a trip. I'm gonna start acting crazy, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be like, damn, man, like, get me out of here. Point me back to the tunnel we came from, bro. I'm not playing no games. But yeah, this is fucked up for real though. Very, very bad, very bad.
There are a lot of rats there.
Yes, there are.
A voice echoed ahead, and we followed it.
I'm Cuckoo Bananas Crazy, and I came to check on my mother in Vegas and fell for a local. We ended up here. These are my people.
How long have you been down here?
About 5 years or so.
How long do you plan to stay here?
At least today. I don't plan much farther than today.
What is the worst things about tunnels?
Probably the lack of plumbing. And dark is rough sometimes. I can't just sit in the dark. I get a little bit panicky still, like I'm a little kid.
Darkness is not just the absence of light. It's like an entity that covers you and erases you from the world. Tunnel people usually survive through stealing and dumpstering.
Some people down here do treasure hunting, such as collecting cables, coppers. Do you do things like that?
I collect what the drunk tourists abandon. They go to Louis Vuitton and they pay $3,000 for a t-shirt, and then they...
What do you mean, why do I look disgusted? It's not... Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm cutting the shit, bro. I'm gonna cut the shit, bro. That's an unhealthy ass way to live, bro. And I hate unhealthy living. I'm sorry. But the places I used to live around, bro, I used to be around nothing but people like that. And I like that shit really bring back flashback memories, bro. Like niggas dead had to deal with roaches and shit, but there was people that see, even when I used to live in like bad neighborhoods and bad shit, like my mom and shit like that, we ain't play that. We still kept stuff clean. It was like, but I had partners that lived right beside me, and like I said, it was bad areas, so like we all kind of had the same shit, but certain niggas was just even worse, and it kind of reminded me of that shit, bro. Like I was never a dirty nigga, bro. I never liked dirty shit. Like the thing I say, sometimes I probably be messy, like, you know, you got a pile of clothes somewhere or some shit, but dirty, like niggas who got just, I don't know, food everywhere and shit like that, never was me. Never was my character. And just being in that, seeing them in that sewer, the pipeline, that shit just, it just made me think of like them trying to go to sleep, and you know what I'm saying? Like just like I just keep thinking about like a fucking roach or a rat just walk over you, bro. Like nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a trip, bro. I'm a trip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging them, but man, I can't help it. I'm looking at the spot, bro. Fuck it.
$100 on a slot machine, and they get so excited that they jump up and down and they leave their $3,000 purchase right there.
Yeah, you can't. I ain't saying they like the streets way better, but both of it's bad, bro. And I wish everybody, I hope everybody can find a healthy home and get back healthy and clean and everything too. I don't think they chose this life, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, you know, some of these folks, you know. But I still don't wish no bad on nobody.
I cash in their winnings, and they remember that they spent that money, 2 days later, because they've been day drinking in the sun, and they plan to lose $10,000 a day while they're here.
What do you think of people losing thousands of dollars to machines?
It's the American way. Decadence and excess and debauchery, and this is why people come here on vacation.
Then Beverly showed up in the darkness.
For how long have you been down here?
Probably 8 or 9 years.
Oh, that was Shawty. Wait, she got a Dutch Bros? Is this the Dutch Bros logo? Oh, that place so good. Ooh, it is. Y'all wanna know what I be getting from Dutch Bros, bro? I get a waffle with a lemonade rain, bro. Bruh, no, don't ask for no Red Bull. Never been to Dutch Bros. Gotta go to Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros. Damn, I sound like I'm sponsoring them, but they so good, bro. And I found out where they get their waffles from. I ain't gonna leak it, but yeah, they so good though, bro. Shout out Dutch Bros, man. I like caramel. What do I get? They got a bro. What's the thing? I had the Dutch Bros app, bro. Yes, it was that deep. I had the Dutch Bros app. What was the let me see. Damn, I don't got it no more. It's something called, they got a new thing. It's like a Zilla. It's called like some Zilla or some junk like that. It's a mix of all type of sweet caramel shit together. I don't know, you gotta look it up. But it's good too. I had like a little bit of it. It wasn't mine though.
The situation here when it rains.
Horrific. Very scary. I've been caught up in it twice, and one of the times I really didn't think I was going to make it out.
What do you think about Las Vegas City?
A lot of it's almost like wallpaper, like it's just made to look good, These big casinos aren't built on winners.
Do you change your spot time to time, or do you always stay right here?
Oh no, it definitely changed.
What is the hardest thing about tunnels?
She packed years of disappointment into one word.
The people.
Even this deep down, there's stuff all over. Some of it was probably brought in by the flood, some carried in with shopping carts. After walking for another 20 minutes, we came across an eerie shadow stretched across the wall.
Don't shoot. We don't mean any harm.
Before we go further in the tunnel, I want to share how my Heritage DNA kit helped me discover my roots. I took a quick cheek swab and sent it.
Did this nigga put an ad between this shit? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, I just don't understand, bro. Like, certain niggas don't give a fuck. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe this is informative. And added in the middle of this is crazy. Like, bro, Shawty was spilling her heart out. Then he talking about something dangerous finna come, and he just said, fuck it. He gonna put an ad between that shit. Niggas are different, man. I just don't. I don't know, man. How's it? Like, yeah, I was trying to think of what he could have did with DNA, but I don't see it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This nigga is funny. This is crazy.
Heritage Lab and got my results online in just 3 weeks. I knew I had Turkish roots, but my DNA results revealed that to know allows you to
God damn, and it's a long one.
Pounds for a limited time using the code RUHI25. Let's go back into the tunnel and see what is waiting for us in the dark.
Look at this trash. Hey there, how are you?
We first offered him some supplies, then he invited us into his tent.
This is where this guy sleeps. He puts his clothes here. This is his table, kind of workstation.
6 years ago I moved to Vegas alone, and my parents died in 2018. It's the 2 years I've been down here, if not more. So.
How do you find water and food?
I go turn on the fire hydrant right around the corner from here. I have my food stamp card, but if I really have to, I'll go steal food.
How do you stay safe in this tunnel?
Like everywhere else, you just gotta watch your back.
There's a scar on your forehead. What happened?
I got hit in the head with a 2x4 and got 11 stitches.
In here?
Yeah.
What was the reason?
Over a bike. Bikes are a hot commodity in this area, and a lot of people need them, you know.
Have you ever seen someone
He got hit by a 2x4. Wait, a car in the tunnel? Wait, what is 2x4? Am I tripping? I feel like I heard of a 2x4. Why am my brain farting tonight? It's late. Dude, when you rewatch the recording, you're gonna see you look disgusting. Bro, mind you, alright, for anybody watching, I'm not disgusted by the people. I'm disgusted by the area, bro. It's nasty. It is. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. And I know they'll agree. They don't want to live down there, bro. Them folks want to live in a nice home. I know they do. But it's just the circumstance, bro. This shit does look gross, bro. They just making the best out of it, bro. I'm being honest. I hate that for them. I do. I'm not judging them. It's just the area, bro.
Once their life was taken?
Unfortunately, yeah. I remember hearing somebody come in and 2 shots go off. He got hit in his back and in his neck. And before I knew it, he was standing right in front of me with a white t-shirt on that was turning red really fast. It was his brother who shot him.
The psychology of being down here in the darkness must be really hard.
Some people can't take it. There are people out there that haven't seen the light of day and never will. People that turn gray down here, like.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. At night, it sounds like there's people walking, like right outside your tent, and multiple times I've gone out there and there'd be nothing. You never know who you're gonna run into down here. That's for sure.
Here in the dark, most of them lose their ID cards and never get them back. Without an ID, they can't apply for a job, rent a place, or access social services because they don't officially exist according to the system.
It's a roadblock. It's not really true though. Yes, they need those things, but if I handed out IDs today to every single one of them, they'll still be here tomorrow. There's a lot of things happening at the same time. Traumas, mental health, all these things we need to address. I was like 2 years, 3 years homeless, walking down the street and I saw 3 people that I knew having a sword fight in the middle of the night. I heard cling, cling, I saw blood, I looked at it was like nothing to me. That's what happens out here. You become traumatized and used to these.
He's harboring, no, he don't got their IDs. He's saying if he could give them their IDs, they still would want to live down there. That's what he's saying. And I mean, shit, probably so. He might be right. I mean, I feel like some of them folks that's down there probably like, you know, they in some fucked up shit. Like, they in some deep shit. And they probably like, man, I'm safer down here. Like I said, I don't want to speak too much on Vegas. But, you know, when it comes to gambling, money, and that lifestyle, like, you don't know what you'll get into, bro. Like, that's why it's like, yeah, you're better off, bro. Just go. Anybody who go anywhere, I'm not saying, because, I mean, a lot of people play slots and shit like that. So, Squid Games. If that's how you interpret it, I don't know. I can't speak on it. But I will say, just don't. I mean, I can't tell y'all not to gamble, because I feel like people gamble anyways. But, yeah, nigga, like, I don't know. Be safe. Don't gamble. I would say don't gamble at all, but. Because I don't like losing money. But, I don't know. I just feel like people need to learn how to just enjoy themselves without doing too much. G Home became broke from gambling, I think. Is that the nigga from Squid Games? I gotta watch Squid Games season 2. I never watched none of the rest of the seasons but the one. Yeah, I'm way behind. I think, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit.
Phil once lived in a house with a pool, but after retiring, slowly pulled him underground.
The police radios and stuff would not work down here.
Wow.
So that lured a lot of people down here.
How long have you been in the tunnels?
8 to 10 years.
What was the worst thing that happened to you in the tunnels?
Possibly getting caught up into one of the floods that came through, because it takes about 10 minutes for the water to be about 8 feet high. We have no warning system telling us there's water coming other than to hear the water itself. There used to be signs down here that said, the current never lose, which is very true. We've lost quite a few people. The hardest things in the tunnels is losing the things you gathered over the years.
Just weeks after this interview,
nigga just said he lost some people to the shit down there, the water. And then he said the hardest thing you could lose down there is some of your things. What do you... That's some dark shit. This nigga said fuck them people, bro.
Got word that Phil passed away.
Wait, this nigga died?
Signs down here that said, the current never lose, which is very true. We've lost quite a few people. The hardest things in the tunnels is losing the things you gathered over the years.
Just weeks after this interview, we got word that Phil passed away. As we walk through the tunnel, mineral deposits on the ceiling catch our eye.
So there's water that's leaking through. That's the calcium from the water.
These show that rain makes its way in again and again. Who knows how many times the flood destroyed homes and took lives. We're going ahead. Someone has created a memorial here.
Somebody passed away. Dixie Hart.
And they can't. You saying traumatized, so they got used to it. But also it can be hard because they lose their things grandma or old friends gave to them. And they can't see them again. Oh, okay. All right, I get that. But I was thinking about the items they probably like, probably took or whatever got to set up camp. But you might be right. I didn't even think about that. But damn, still, like, they say they lost people that they knew down there. I mean, I don't know. If somebody asked me the hardest, I'd be like, damn, I lost them people. But hey, I think I know what you mean, like sentimental shit.
When it floods, they have 20 minutes to escape, if the current or floating debris doesn't trap them inside first. This tunnel is full of puddles with a constant breeze blowing through.
Oh my God, here we go.
How like, does Vegas get floods like that? I didn't even know Vegas get flooded. Do you think they have church? They probably do. Definitely do. It's always church somewhere. Even in the worst of places, I saw a cross fast. I'm telling you, having a belief, bro, like that's having a belief system, a community of people. It don't take much, bro, to be built anywhere, bro.
The ground is a mix of sewage, trash, and human waste. And now, all of it is soaking into my shoes.
Everywhere there's trash. And dead animals. Yeah. A dead rat. It is from a casino?
Yeah.
Oh my. Our feet are wet, but that's how we roll here. We have to keep going.
We are walking in this tunnel, going on and on to find Rob's old friend, who's been living down here for over 10 years. The moldy gray walls started to fill with color, and then we walked right into what looked like an underground art studio.
Someone built their own gallery down here.
Sad thing is, one heavy rain could wash it all away. Jay's tunnel is furnished with salvaged materials. There are all kinds of random stuff. A baby stroller, bags, toys, but everything is surprisingly well organized.
Not only did I'm gonna give y'all like a little backstory with me. Not only did I live in like bad spots that kind of had like not the exact same thing like this going on, but it was like, pretty bad, that it was like, pretty gross, I guess you would say, a little bit. How can I say this? I don't want to say nothing wrong, because I don't want to be like, I don't know, but cleanliness is next to godliness. And for me being in those type of situations, because not only did I live there, I worked at a spot, and I'm telling y'all some little shit that I never told nobody. I haven't even told my people in my chat. I worked at a spot, right? And this spot I worked at was like it was kind of like, I don't know what you call it, but it was like cleaning, but it wasn't cleaning. Like it was kind of like just making sure everything was straight. Yeah, glory. Bruh. It was like cleaning, but it was just like making sure everything was straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just making sure all the items at whatever spot I was like located at, I was designated to go to, was like, it didn't have no valuable items in there. Like everything was kind of brought out. I went to this spot and they had us actually clean like one of those houses, like, like I want to say a trap house. It was like a meth crack addict house. But it was like, it was like meth addicts, crack addicts, and all that, like, and them folks had like, bro, when I tell you I was not prepared for that shit, bro, they had needles on the ground, like dookie, like everywhere, cats, everything, like, and they had me in the midst of it. And bro, like at the time, bro, I was like already there. I had to work, so I'm like, I'm doing this shit, bro. I even got vid still, bro. and I damn near like I just wanted to fight a nigga, bro. Like I was mad I even did that shit. What did I enter into? Would quit on the spot. Like, bro, I think I didn't even quit that day. I think I didn't even show up. I don't even think I showed up after that. Yeah, after that day. I didn't even say nothing. But yeah, I did basically I quit it. But yeah, like I'll never forget that. Between living in an area like that and dealing with something like that, bro, that shit made me realize like I could never just be okay with living in filth and shit like that. That's all I'm gonna say. That's really where I was trying to go with the whole story. But that's a little like bad story about me, bro. I did that shit and yeah, I damn near stepped on a like a fucking needle twice out there, bro. And my shoes was like the shoes I had on had like they were kind of fucked up at the bottom, so I could have got fucked. I could have got fucked up.
Yeah, my name's Jay. I live in the flood tunnels down here for like pretty much ever, like 8 or 9 years. I moved out here. All my luggage is stolen. My ID, everything. Basically, welcome to Vegas with $27 in my pocket. There is really no safe anywhere. You'll get robbed by other homeless people. You get robbed by the police.
This is where each day begins and
robbed by the police. God damn.
For him.
Shit sound like Gotham.
What happens when they come to them?
You go to jail.
What?
You go to jail for trespassing.
Whose property is this?
This is by state property. This is a flood zone. They put you in jail for anything. I went to jail the other night for being on the boulevard.
They are the undesirables. The government banned them from everywhere. People often see these individuals as potential criminals, but
I hate being hated by most everyone for what other people do. Not all homeless people are bad. Wait. Hold up, let me read that again. I hate being hated by most everyone for what? Every day at war with myself. It's just not worth it at all for real. I don't know, fuck it.
He is tired of the stigma. With time, he developed survival tactics.
There's really no food or water here. There's water in the back, I guess, but it's all like wastewater. I usually eat what people throw out. Everything you see here, I found in the trash.
How do you get shower here?
Basically with a 5-gallon bucket of water.
What exactly happened to your eye, if you don't mind?
Oh, I hate being hated by everyone, by most for what other people do. Not all homeless people are bad. Wait, for what? I still don't get it. I mean, I think I do, but shout out my homeless.
My head was a 45. I don't remember none of that.
What is the worst thing that happened to you here?
Probably the whole haunting situation, like shit following me. I mean, I've seen demons. It'll move stuff. It'll make stuff disappear. Like, I'll be laying on my bed. It'll move the bed. It'll mimic people's voices. It'll call, like, from outside, call down the tunnel, my name. Just go in the back, hang out for 15 minutes with no flashlight. Tell me what you think.
What have you seen exactly?
Oh, okay. I seen it. I hate being hated by everyone for what most people do, not all homeless. Okay, I get it.
Like a man, very thin, probably 6'5", got a very pointed nose, no arms or legs. It moves so smoothly. If it's totally pitch black, you can clearly see it. It's blacker than black. That's the thing that drops the temperature.
What are you planning for future?
Pointed nose. Hang out for 15 minutes with no flashlight. Tell me what you think.
What have you seen exactly?
Looks like a man, very thin, probably 6'5", got a very pointed nose, no arms or legs. It moves so smoothly. If it's totally pitch black, you can clearly see it. It's blacker than black. That's the thing that drops the temperature.
What are you planning for future? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Dead. I don't know.
What the fuck is he? What is he talking about? He got shot? That what he was saying? Blacker than black. This nigga saying Demogorgons. My God. Damn, we need to help these folks, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like what type of I like sometimes I be, cause y'all know I be want to help everybody, but at the same time, remember he said he got shot in the head, I think. Oh yeah. Oh that's what he's saying, probably. But what I was gonna say is that, like, man, I know you can't help everybody, but damn it, bro, you can do something, bro. Everybody can't be just like, I know everybody can't just live the luxury life, but nigga, it should be a way for people to find something. And if they just people that can't get right, whereas in like they just doing bad shit constantly, then I guess, you know what I'm saying? But for people who really just, you know, down on they luck in life or whatever like that, or whatever you want to call it, bro, give them a chance, bro. This is what that trillionaire should be using his money for. Yeah. But I'm gonna get in there. I'm not gonna get in all that. But I do think everybody, like, I think we do live in a system where everybody should put in work, but at the same time, everybody shouldn't, just because you didn't put in as much work as the next man does not mean you should be treated like shit. Like, I don't believe in that. But I'm not gonna go into that whole spiel though. I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody's like 2 paychecks away from being homeless.
Every tunnel has its own identity, depending on who lives in it.
You can see a lot of needles here. Disgusting. How is life here?
This ain't life.
Do you have contacts of your family?
Somewhat.
What do they think that you're doing right now?
They don't ask.
I feel like I seen him before. What
did you do before you came to these tunnels?
Before I was in this situation, I was a family man. 2 boys, 1 girl. They still live out here. My son just turned 17 last month.
When is the last time did you see them?
10 years ago.
Oh. What is the worst thing that happened to you in these tunnels?
Somebody died right where we were standing last night.
Last night?
Last night.
Oh.
OD. Life is precious. And short.
Nearly 7 out of 10 Americans live paycheck to paycheck, barely making ends meet. For many, it takes just one unexpected event to lose their financial stability.
Oh my God. We were in the tunnels and you can see the Caesar's Palace on that side. This is a drama.
If you want to shine a light into these tunnels, consider donating to the Shine a Light Foundation. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more documentaries like this. Huge thanks to MyHeritage for sponsoring this video. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code to get the full DNA bundle, which includes the DNA kit, free shipping, and a 30-day free trial. Use the code RUHI25.
But you can't make this shit up. This nigga dead ass reminded us he put that ad. Oh, holy. Alright, is there more?
Except Turkey, Brazil.
Damn, he's still going on about it, bro. Fuck your DNA trial, nigga. Yeah, I don't think that nigga's planning on giving back. But he shined light on it, so somebody out there probably gonna want to help those folks. Hopefully one day we can, you know? Hopefully one day we can. And help a lot of people in general. Yeah, for the YouTube, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And I'll see y'all in the next one.